Hi friends, it's me, your girl T, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing some more ranking because it's the beginning of the season and there's not much to talk about now, is there? Today we're going to be doing car liveries ranking from best to worst. I don't know how to feel about this year's liveries. Some of them look exactly the same, like the Alfa Tauri. The liveries are interesting to say the least. They look really good at testing some of the cars, more than I thought they would. So they look better on track than they did in the release photos or the release videos that they did. But overall, before testing, I already knew that these cars, like, I already ranked them and they stayed the same. Except for Williams. Williams actually did a little bit of a switch up on us. On track, it looks so much better because I was not feeling it at all. And the Haas as well. I was also really not feeling that car, and then I was really feeling that car. So let's not chop too much, let's go quickly into it. At my personal worst, and it's not because it's the worst because it sucks, it's just the worst because it's boring, and that's McLaren. It's literally the same car. Like, I can't even, it's the same. It's literally what they gave us last, and there's nothing wrong with the car in general. It's just boring, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just like a standard McLaren. We saw exactly what we got last year is what we got this year. So that's why it's so low down. At 9, again, same kind of car. It was a little bit more interesting. It had like darker tones, I guess. But all in all, again, same car. It's the Red Bull. I just didn't... There was no spark. There was no flavor. There was no pizzazz. There's no Red Bull. It was just... Yeah, same thing as last year. Here's the car. Take it. Kind of felt like, ugh, we got you the good driver. What more can we do? So, no problem with it. It's a really good car, but again, nothing exciting, and we'll see. At 8, we have Ferrari, and this is not necessarily shocking because that green was green. It really... why is it so bright? Can anyone actually answer that question? Like, it's bright green. Like, it's not even like Italian flag green, which would make sense. It's just like this bitch ass green, which didn't make sense to me. But yeah, and then that, like, the darker red that's at the back, that's like fading in, but it's not fading because it really looks like it was just like dipped in like barbecue or something. Really not nice. Looks like it was dipped in barbecue and then just taken out, and then vibes, and then slap some green on there, and that's how it went. And I was just like, ugh. And it was just, I don't know, there was just something about that. No, they just missed the mark. Yeah, what did I give it? A 4.5 out of 10. Generous stuff. So at 7, I have Alfa Tauri. It wasn't exciting. It was literally like the bottom 2 cars, but like I gave it a little bit of a boost up because they did switch the what do they call it? The sides. What is it called? I gave it a little bit of a boost because they switched the blue and the white, so it was a little bit different, and like the car design is a little bit different. I'm not talking about please, before we go further, I'm not talking about car design here. That is not... I'm not an engineer. I'm not what? So I'm just talking about how the car looks and how I personally feel they look. And AlphaTauri was just AlphaTauri, man. Like, had it been last year and it was new to us, I'd be like, oh my god, but it's not. So yeah, it's just cool to see the colors flipped, I guess. So that gives them a 5 out of 10 because it's also just like, yeah, they're just there. At 6, I have Haas. Now, most people put Haas much lower down. And that's because of the whole Russian flag scenario saga thing. And like, I get it. First time I saw it, I was like, ooh, whoa. But the more I look at it, like the car livery itself, not the team like merch and stuff, because that's a freaking mess. I don't like it at all. But now we're talking about the car design itself. It's actually pretty solid. Like, I feel like we were being unfair just because we don't like that guy who's driving for them. So yeah, I think it's pretty solid design. It's new, it's fresh for them, and I don't know. There's something about it that was just like, oh, okay. It was just better than the ones below it, I guess. So we were a bit unfair I was unfair on Twitter, that's for sure. So yeah, Haas at 6 with a 5 out of 10. At 5, halfway through the list, we're at Williams. Now, I personally did not like this car when I first saw it. So when I first saw the car, I was like, whoa, what is that? Yellow, blue, white? And it's like there's a lot going on here. There really is a lot going on. But when I saw the car at testing, it actually looks pretty decent. Like there's, I don't know. I think it's just exciting to see a new design. Granted, it's not the best. I would lie. Just something off about it, like the weird lines, like the weird stripes. I don't know. Something's off, but it looks really nice while it's driving. Like while it was testing, it looked really, really nice. And I just appreciate that they are switching it up a little bit, you know. So that gives them a 5 out of 10, and that gives them 5th place on this list. At number 4, I have the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa, I don't know, there was just something about the way they switched. Alpha Tauri did the same thing. Let me not contradict myself here, or like let people catch me slipping. I'm not slipping. I'm just saying the Alpha Tauri one was less noticeable, if that makes sense. And the Alfa Romeo one looks new. It looks clean. It's a little bit more interesting than last year. I don't know. There's something about it that just was like, ooh, okay, Alpha, look at you. And their testing wasn't too bad as well. So I'm just saying, hey, not doing too bad. I have not much else to say about it because they didn't change colors or anything. But yeah, it was a pretty solid. It looked nice. I liked it. Something about it was just like, oh, okay. At number 3, I have Mercedes. Now I know that a lot of people don't like that AMG, that thing. And it's not nice. It's just also a bit of a like, ooh. But I liked the whole car's like, ooh. I liked it. It had a lot going on with that AMG thing. It took a minute. But the car overall, sexy. If they go back to grey, they have to make it like a darker grey, because this black is, she's beautiful. She's stunning. She's working for them, and I love it for them. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's just a really solid design. Black looks good on Mercedes. Mercedes, if you hear this, keep the black if you can, bro. It looks so good. At 2, we have everybody's favorite, and that's Alpine. Let me be honest with you people out there, my peoples, my friends. I did not like the Alpine. I really didn't like the Alpine design when I first saw it. I was like, okay. Like, it was just there. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, it's there. There's not much to it. It wasn't giving me the drama and the flair. But then I looked at more photos. And then I looked at more the testing. And I was just like, okay. I'll give it to you. Nice car. It has that thing that I understand why everyone loves it. But I wouldn't put it at number 1 purely because I feel like Aston Martin did a 10 out of 10 content. I was alive. I love the green. Everyone's like, I wish it was like more striking. What more do you need from that? That thing is beautiful. The gloss. The green is just a deep, like the right deep of green. No, deep of green. English. The right shade of deeper green. It was the launch. They put effort into that launch. Like everyone else's launches were kind of underwhelming. And Alpine also had like huge technical issues, so that was also a little bit of a but Aston Martin, flawless execution, bro. And I think what really set it off for me was Lance's helmet. You see this photo here? You see this photo? This you see this? Do you see this photo here? It looks so good. I love it. And the sponsors don't get in the way. Just 10 out of 10, man. Like, what a livery. Oh, 10 out of 10. So that, yeah, no, Aston wins. Alpine close second. Mercedes, that AMG thing brought you down just a little bit, but otherwise the rest was 10 out of 10. I think my worst, like, initial reaction to a car was most definitely Williams, which is, yeah, Williams, I was just like, huh? I thought it was a mistake first. I was like, is this, like, I thought I was looking at someone's, like, designs that they did themselves, and I was like, huh? But then I saw it, like, out there in the streets, and I was like, okay, no, this makes sense. And, like, just the most underwhelming, obviously, McLaren, Red Bull. You didn't give me much to work with, so that's not on me. I don't know what else you want me to say. But yeah, the rest were like, they were there, and like they did their thing. And obviously you don't need to change. If it works, don't break it. But Aston Martin broke it. They smashed it, and it worked out for them. So I'm happy with their car. I can't wait to see if it works as well as it looks. But that's, time will tell. Testing said no, but races might say another chop. So we'll see. So yeah, that's my quick car livery review, ranking review. I don't know, that thing. But I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what your ranking was. I'd really like to know. I've seen a few and I'm like, oh my gosh, you really thought that was better? Sweetie. So let me know down in the comments if you think I was offsides, what more I should have looked into, just, you know, all of those things. Please don't forget to subscribe, I beg. Just press that button down there, the notification when I finally do put videos up. And I'll see you next time for another one.